Hi lovely, so this video is about Ava's speech device. It is a Nova Chat 10. Not sure, it's kind of hard to see. It's kind of hard to do this. I'm gonna say a few things first. I'm not the one who taught Ava how to use the speech device. When she was at the Autism Center, the speech therapist there was very, very good. And we worked on using the speech device with the speech therapist. Then they told me certain things to do, and that's what I enforced at home. So to get them to learn, in my opinion, so I am not a professional, so take this as a grain of salt. I'm going to tell you what happened in our situation, and hopefully this could help you. So to get them to learn how to use a speech device, I feel like it's all a motivation thing. It's a lot of prompting first. They don't just automatically know chips or candy or whatever, but if your child has a motivation like candy, that could be a very good motivator to get them to use the device. So hypothetically, I'm starting with one word. You don't start with an array of words, you start with one word and then you build on those words, okay? So let's say juice. All kids want juice. You see, Ava drinks several things. So I will put in here Ava doing letters, animals, and juice, but she says seltzer because she's like generalizing all liquids. And I say no, and I prompt her. Prompting is not pressing the button. Prompting is putting your finger so close to the button that they know to press the button, right? And then once they press the button, you give it to them, okay? What is that? Okay. Pause this.
N.
What's that?
F.
Not an S.
U.
Good job. What's that?
O.
What's that?
L.
It's not an O.
I.
Good job. What's that?
H.
Good job. What's that?
J.
What's that?
Eat. Apple.
It is. What's that?
Bird.
It is a bird. What's that?
Dog.
It is a dog. What's that?
Fish.
Ask for it.
Drink. Seltzer.
It's not seltzer.
Juice box. Please.
So you start off with the one words, and then, you know, as the English, like they say Ava has like 50 to 80 words on this thing, and she knows how to navigate it very well. She knows how to navigate it better than me. You should also spend time on navigating this thing or whichever one you're using and learn where the things are at. So you prompt them when they're new, especially. Eventually you keep prompting, you keep not, okay, so let's say your child brings you juice. Don't just give them the juice. Say, we have to use your words, and you go to the words and then you say, what do you want? Ask me for it. And then they're like, okay. So they say
Drink.
and they say juice box, smooth,
Smoothie.
seltzer, juice. They're just pressing any button. You'd be like, I don't understand that. What do you want? And then they're doing the same thing. So then you're like, okay, you put your finger right, you can't see this, whatever, right to the juice until they press it. Then you give it to them. And that's how you work it. Each time that they want juice, you do this. You do not just hand the child juice. I know it's the easier thing to do. They're handing you what you want. You make them use their words. So after a week or two, you always start off asking the question, what do you want? They press everything. I don't understand that. What do you want? Give them a second time. If they still, then you say, you prompt them. So Ava has a short attention span before the meltdown. So you can't put too many requests on her before she melts down. So the key is we don't want meltdown. We want active, exchange. So I don't do it like 5 or 6 times. Total 3. I ask twice. And sometimes the second time she gets it right. And then I give it to her. She gets it right the first time. I give it to her. The third, if we're at the third time and I'm prompting her, she has to press the button based on my prompt. Then I give it to her. Also, certain things, like she wants Barney all the time, like on the TV. She knows how to ask for a program, right? Because I couldn't tell what program she likes. And she asked for Sesame Street all the time, even though she's not really interested and she really wants Sesame Street. You don't want them just to ask for random things. You only want them to get what they ask, to understand that this is communication. This is telling me what you want. And she definitely understands this is for communication. The hardest thing to teach her was all done. And you really want to teach all done, help, please, Also, you want to venture in to sentences. After they get the one-word commands down, think of a young child, juice, apple, Then you want to work on, I want to drink juice, right? An actual sentence. And you do it the same way you did them learning individual words with prompting. Now, when they ask for juice, you say, I want juice, and you say, I. What is it?
Drink juice.
And you prompt them, putting your finger right over it for them to touch it, go through it, and then that's what you do every time before you give it to them. It's a long, tedious process, but eventually they do get it. And then 90% of these, as far as I know, you can tailor them. You can put actual pictures of yourself for mommy, certain things or whatever. Ava is very knowledgeable. I feel like when I was doing the homeschool during the pandemic, that I didn't realize how advanced she was, so she did regress. But now that she's back at the Autism Center, she definitely knows what to do. So here's the thing. This is your kid's words. So now, before we go to the bathroom, I say bathroom, because she has no words. Eventually, I want her to request to go to the bathroom. So I hope that's helpful. Also, you can start with flashcards too. And just do one, just like the one I showed you earlier, with the Ava example, and do A. Just do A. And give them praise every time they do A. Give them a candy, give them a fruit stack, give them whatever their motivation is, not the tablet though. Also, do not let them play with this. This is not a toy. Usually they're very expensive, but I would not put the speech app on an iPod that they use regularly. I would get a cheap tablet or whatever that they know that their speech device is not a toy. It's only for communication. So do not make it interchangeable as a toy, because they're not going to focus on the communication. They're just going to get out the app and try to go to the stuff they want to do. Hope that's helpful. Anybody have any more questions, concerns? Feel free to ask. I am not a professional, but this is just how we did it in my house. Like, comment, subscribe, holla, bye.
Yeah, single mother by choice, hold it down, handle business. Full-time supporting her daughter who's autistic. Just a day in the life, even sharing information.